How did you make out with Jane?
She's crazy about me. Do you know where they went last night? Before Alan disappeared?
Yes.
Do you happen to have any pictures around of Jane and Alan?
Why, yes, why?
Well, the police won't do anything until they're convinced something's wrong. We're going to find something to convince them.
How did you know that about the police? Did Jane...
Get into your coat, Miss Palmer, honey. We're going sleuthing.
You waiting for a boat, mister?
Well, not right now, but I would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Look, I don't know what makes him run, mister. I ain't no good with motors.
Well, maybe you're good at faces. Remember the last time you saw him?
Yeah, I've seen him. But I'll be darned if I remember when.
Maybe this'll help.
Yeah. Last night. They was here last night. Hey, you a cop?
Do I look like one?
I never seen any you did.
I just happened to be a friend of his, and he disappeared last night. Do you remember anything about them, how they behaved? Or if they were quarreling or anything?
They acted like any corny people.
There you are, buddy. Thanks very much. Are you sure there isn't anything else you can tell us?
Well, they were pretty fast with a buck, too. He gave me one to get one of the big boats, and when they come back, she get... Yeah, I just thought of something. She paid. He helped her out of the boat, real polite like, and he goes upstairs, and she goes over there and pays. Some guy...
Well, they're married, you know.
Oh, that explains everything. Thanks.
You know, the man usually pays for things, even when he's married to the girl. Did Alan happen to be an exception to that rule?
He is rather absent-minded. You must have noticed that.
Oh, sure, that's right. Well, I think we'd better say goodnight here. I think it's better if Jane doesn't see us together too much.
All right.
Well, I sort of made saying goodnight sound like quite a project, didn't I?
Yes, I thought so.
Oh, 10 days in town. I don't think you'd go for that kind of a deal, would you?
I might. But I see what you mean.
Good night, Miss Palmer, honey.
Did you read one?
Hey, what kind of a question is that?
An honest one. I hope you'll give me an honest answer. You seem so terribly concerned about what happened to Alan. Yet you never talk about him as though you really knew him.
Well, maybe there's a reason, Kate. Maybe, I'm afraid if I did, I'd be talking about him in past tense.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Just a peculiar feeling I've had about Jane. Now, look, let's get squared away on her first. And then I'll talk about myself till you cry uncle. You know, I'm one of my favorite topics.
All right, Don. Good night.
Oh, wait. There's just one other thing. There's something going on here, Kathy, and it's not very pretty. Now, don't ask me what it is or why I think so, but bear with me, Kate, will you?
I have to trust someone, Don. I'd like it to be you. Good night, Don.
Good night, Kathy.
Who is it?
You really want me to answer that? Right out here in front of...
You're drunk.
It takes one to spot one.
Did you get it?
The best, Duchess. Nothing but the best for you, Duchess. I say let's kill these people in style. There's enough there to kill most of the people you don't like. Now, let me hold that little bottle while you go fix me a drink.
You've had enough to drink. Get out of here and get yourself sober. I don't like you this way.
You know what the man said who sold me this? He said, I didn't look like the type of guy he was used to dealing with. I looked him right in the eye. And I said, you mean I don't look like a killer, huh? And you know what he said? He said, no, you don't. I wonder what he would have said if you'd bought the stuff, Tiger.
Hi. Well, how'd you know I was going to ask you out to dinner?
I didn't.
Well, then why do you look so nice?
Well, thank you, sir, but I just got home from work. I look a fright, and you know it.
Oh, sure you do. I know just the best place for us. All the best frights go there.
And I was going to settle for a glass of milk.
Oh, no. It'll keep. You go ahead. I'll put it in the refrigerator.
Don, after dinner, I'd like you to take me down to Union Station.
Kind of sudden, isn't it? Plan to be going long?
I found this yesterday. It was hidden in the drawer where Alan keeps his gun.
What do you mean, after dinner? Maybe this is the answer.
Oh, I was just about to knock.
What did you want, Jane?
As a matter of fact, I wanted to get hold of you, Mr. Blake. There's someone in my apartment I'd like you to meet. A man named Sharber.
Well, maybe some other time, Mrs. Palmer.
There won't be another time. I'm leaving tomorrow, perhaps sooner.
Jane, did you hear from Alan?
No. They brought the car back today. I found a note in it from Alan. He's somewhere in Mexico, and I intend to find him.
May I see it? What did he say?
It was rather personal, Kathy. He asked me to forgive him. Told me I could do whatever I wanted with his things.
That's all?
That's all. Won't you come, Mr. Blake? It's only for a minute.
All right.
You two don't seem to know each other.
Should we?
Mr. Sharber, this is Don Blake. He was stationed with you and Alan at Ipswich. He says.
I say that to all the girls. Let's go, Kate.
You never flew at Ipswich, Jack. What are you trying to pull?
Not a thing, Mac. I'm leaving, Kathy. I'd like to have you come along with me.
No. And I'd like what I gave you a minute ago.
Well, let's talk about it outside.
I've already kept you too long, Mr. Sharber. I've found out what I wanted to know.
You sure you're all right?
Quite all right. Good night, Mr. Sharber.
Good night.
Thank you. And now I'll take that ticket, please. The ticket belongs to me, Mr. Blake. If I have to shoot you to get it, I'll be quite within my rights.
I'm afraid you won't be. You can have the ticket. All you have to do is reach into my pocket and take it.
Turn around.
Get me the Hollywood police, quick, it's an emergency. Hello, I'm calling from the Chateau Michel. You've got to send someone up here quickly. 514, hurry. Catherine Palmer, hurry. Dr. Adams, Catherine Palmer, could you come up to 514 right away? Hollywood Police, emergency. This is Catherine Palmer again. You've got to send a patrol car to Union Station. A woman will try to claim something there.
The Union Pacific